One way of trading kills in Gold Rush is to do so on tiles where both sides usually lose about 27% of troops. The percentage can further be reduced by using the Godfather's Knife and the Stormbreaker Roadster, but doing that will only get it down to around 15%. However, someone called Lynn from City 1011 showed me a slightly better method for trading points. But first, I'd like to thank all of my patrons for the support. You can find my Patreon link in the description. This method involves reinforcing a farm account instead of trading points on a tile. There are two ways of trading using this method. The first one is by using the rescue skill. The player that is receiving kills will reinforce their farm account with their best march, and the player that's feeding them kills will attack the farm using the rescue skill with a bad march. This will result in no losses for the player using the rescue skill, and a few losses for the player reinforcing the farm depending on the feeder's battle overkill stat. An example of a bad march would be to either use all bikers, all vehicles, or all shooters, while in growth mode without any battle equipment, vigilantes, or renegades. The second way of trading is without the rescue skill. For this, the player that is feeding kills will reinforce their farm with a bad march, and the player that's receiving kills will attack them with their best march. This will cause the attacker to only lose a few troops because they're facing a weak opponent, while the defender will save almost all of their troops because they're reinforcing a turf. The player attacking the farm can also use the Godfather's Knife and the Stormbreaker Roadster to further reduce losses. Here is an example of the second scenario where the attacker only lost 10,670 troops while the defender lost 3,057. That is, the total losses were 13,727. If this was an actual tile battle, the attacker would have lost about 3,310 troops with a 27% loss ratio, or 1,839 troops with a 15% loss ratio, and the defender would have lost 31,618 troops with a 27% loss ratio, or 17,565 troops with a 15% loss ratio. So the total losses would have been somewhere between 19,404 and 34,928. However, by using this method, we're able to bring them down to 13,727. If you want to check out my Las Vegas video about trading points without any losses, you can find it on the screen. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to use this method in Gold Rush to trade points or not. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.